Hello everyone. Welcome to class 6 subject mathematics chapter 2 whole numbers lecture 4. In our lecture 3 we have learned two properties. One, multiplication is distributive over addition and another is multiplication is distributive over subtraction. Multiplication is distributive over addition. In this property, when we are multiplying a, when a is outside the bracket and we are multiplying it with inside the numbers, that is b plus c. Once a is multiplied by b, then a is multiplied by c, and between these two there is plus sign. And in multiplication is distributive over subtraction. Now a is multiplied by b and c both. So once we will multiply a by b, then we multiply a by c, and then we will find out their difference. Now today we will learn properties of division. Now see, 24 divided by 6. When we divide 24 by 6, we get 4. And we know that 4 is a whole number. When we divide 35 by 7, we get 5. 5 is also a whole number. But when we get 21 by 5, do we get a whole number? No. Our answer is in decimal, and decimal numbers are not whole numbers. Hence the whole number are not closed under division, as the whole numbers are closed in addition and multiplication, but they are not closed in division. Second point is, if a is any whole number, then a divided by 1 equal to a. Next, if a is any non-zero whole number, then a divided by a equal to 1. Next, if a is any non-zero whole number, then 0 divided by a is 0. Means when we divide 0 by any whole number, our answer is 0. Division of a whole number by 0 is not defined. That means we cannot divide any whole number by 0. It is not defined. Now see some number pattern that can guide the simple processes and make our calculation easier. Here I am going to show you some number patterns in whole number. Consider the following example which helps the addition and subtraction with numbers like 9, 99, 999, etc. Simpler. Now see it very carefully. Suppose we have to add 145 and 9. We have to do 145 plus 9. What is the easier way of doing it is 145 plus, how can we write down 9? We can write down 9 as 10 minus 1. So I am writing in place of 9, 10 minus 1. So it is 145 plus 10 plus minus 1. 145 plus 10 is 155. And now 155 minus 1 is 154. So there is no need to do any calculation work. Easily, orally, mentally we can do the calculation. Now next is 145 minus 9. When we have to subtract 9 from any whole number, 145 here it is. So how we can write down minus 9? Minus 9 is minus 10 plus 1. That is minus 9. So that means 145 minus 10 is, 145 minus 10 is 135. And when we add in 135 1, we get 136. Now see the third one. 145 plus 99. What is 99? How can we write down 99? We can write down 99 as 100 minus 1. So same I have written here. It is 145 plus 100 minus 1. 145 plus 100 is 245. Now 245 minus 1 is 244. Last is 145 minus 99. How can we write down minus 99? Or we can say take minus outside, and how can we write down 99? Again 100 minus 1, and when minus is outside it is minus 100 plus 1. So 145 minus 100 is 45, and 45 plus 1 is 46. Now see one more pattern. It is pattern which simplifies multiplication with 9, 99, 999 and so on. Now see my first example. It is 62 multiplied by 9. Again, what is 9? 9 is 10 minus 1. We can write down 9 as 10 minus 1. So it is 62 multiplied by, in the bracket I am writing 10 minus 1. Now we have done distributive property over subtraction. That means once 62 is multiplied by 10 and then 62 is multiplied by 1, and between them there is minus sign, as here it is minus sign. 10 minus 1. So it is 62 multiplied by 10 is 620, and 62 multiplied by 1 is 62. Now subtract both, you will get the answer 558. Next is 62 multiplied by 99. How can we write down 99? We can write it easily like 100 minus 1. So now 62 multiplied by 100 is 6200, then subtraction sign, and then 62 minus 1 is 62. So it is 6138. Now next is 62 multiplied by 999. 999 we can write down as 1000 minus 1. So once we multiplied 62 by 1000, that is 62,000. Then we multiply 62 by 1, that is 62, and then subtract both. It is 61,938. Now see the next pattern. Consider the following pattern which simplifies multiplication with numbers like 5, 25, 125, etc. Now our example is 48 multiplied by 5. 48 multiplied by 5. How can we write down 5 in this? We can write down 5 as 10 divided by 2. Why we are writing 10, 100 and 1000? Why we are changing in this? Because adding, subtraction, multiplication or division by these 10, 100 and 1000s are easy. That is easier for us. That's why we are changing it. So how can we write down 5? It is 10 divided by 2. So it is 48 multiplied by 10 divided by 2. Now multiply 48 by 10 first. It is 480. Now 480 divided by 2 is 240. Next is 48 multiplied by 25. Now see how we can write down 25 when we change it in 100, 1000 in this way, in zeros. It is 100 divided by 4. You know very well 25 fours are 100. So 100 divided by 4 is 25. So it is 48 multiplied by 100 divided by 4. Now multiply 48 by 100 first. You will get 4800 and then divided it by 4. Your answer is 1200. Next is 48 multiplied by 125. How we get 125? 1000 divided by 8. So 48 multiplied by 1000 divided by 8. 48 multiplied by 1000 is 48,000. Divided by 8 is 6000. So a number of pattern of similar fashion can be observed in the whole numbers, which simplifies calculation to quite an extent. Okay, there are many such patterns also that you can discover yourself even. Now your homework is to do exercise 2.3 and revise all the properties that we have done in lecture 2 and 3. Let us now discuss homework solutions of lecture 3, exercise 2.2, question number 3. Find the value of the following. A part is 297 multiplied by 17 plus 297 multiplied by 3. Now see the question carefully. What things strike in your mind when you see the questions at first time? What is the striking point? You can say that ma'am 297 is written twice, and that is correct. 297 is written twice in this. So we will take 297 as common. Common is which is present in both. That is called common. So 297 is present in both. 297 multiplied by 17 also. In this also 297. And the second term is 297 multiplied by 3. Here is also 297. So in the bracket, outside the bracket, we will take 297 common. And from the first term, now what is left? Only 17. And from the second term, what is left? 3. So 297 will remain outside the bracket, and inside the bracket we will write down whatever is left now. That is 17, then plus sign is there because addition sign is there now, and then 3. So it is 297 multiplied by, in the bracket, 17 plus 3. 17 plus 3 is 20. According to BODMAS, we have to solve bracket first. So 17 plus 3 is 20. So 297 multiplied by 20 is 5940. See the second example. Question. 54,279 multiplied by 92 plus 8 multiply by 54,279. Now see in this question 54,279 is common. It is present in both. So that we will keep outside the bracket. And inside the bracket 92 will come. Then plus sign will come as the plus sign is given. And then 8. So it is 54,279 multiplied by 100. And you will get the answer 54,27,900. It's C part. 81,265 multiplied by 169 minus 81,265 multiplied by 69. Now what is common in both? 81,265, it is present in both the terms. So I have written 81,265 outside the bracket. Now inside the bracket what will come? From the first it is, what is left? 169. Now see in this question minus sign is there. Addition is not there. So we will use minus sign, and then in the second 69 is left. So it is 81,265 minus 169, bracket, in the bracket it is 169 minus 69. 169 minus 69 is 100. So 81,265 minus multiplied by 100 is 81,26,500. See its last part. 3,845 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 782 plus 769 multiplied by 25 multiplied by 218. You will say, ma'am, there is nothing common in this. So see, I will show you how to do it. 3,845 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 782, that I have written as it is. plus 769 also. How can I write down 25? I have written 25 as 5 multiplied by 5 and then multiply by 218. Clear? Now see the next step. 3845 multiply by 5 multiply by 782 plus. Now when you multiply 769 multiply by 5, which is in the previous step, then you will get 3845. Okay, so 3845, now 1 5 is left, multiply by 5 multiply by 218. Now you got that what is common in this? 3845 multiply by 5. Now two numbers are common and inside the bracket what is left? 782 plus 218, and 782 plus 218 is 1000. So it is 19,225 multiplied by 1000. Your answer is 1,92,25,000. Now see the fourth question. Find the product using suitable property. 738 multiplied by 103. Now see how we can write down 103. We can easily write down 103 as 100 plus 3. So it is 738 multiplied by 100 plus 3. So once we will multiply 738 by 100, then we will multiply 738 by 3. And then we will add both the product. This property is known as distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay, in this way you can do all the 4 parts I have done. Question number 5th is, a taxi driver filled his car petrol tank with 40 liters of petrol on Monday. One taxi driver has get his petrol tank filled by 40 liters of petrol on Monday. Okay, he purchased 40 liters of petrol on Monday, and on the next day he purchased 50 liters of petrol. If the cost of petrol per liter is rupees 44, how much did he spend in all on petrol in both the days, on Monday and Tuesday? On Monday he purchased 40 liters of petrol. On Tuesday next day he has purchased 50 liters of petrol, and the cost of petrol of 1 liter is per liter is rupees 44. So first of all we will find out how much petrol he purchased in both the days. So now see the solution. Petrol filled on Monday 40 liter, petrol filled on Tuesday 50 liter, total petrol filled 40 liter plus 50 liter, that is 90 liter. Now cost of 1 liter petrol is given rupees 44, and the cost of 90 liter petrol is rupees 44 multiplied by 90, that is rupees 3,960. Now see next question, question number 6. A vendor supplies 32 liters of milk to a hotel in the morning and 68 liters of milk in the evening. If the milk costs rupees 15 per liter, how much money is due to the vendor per day? This is same as previous question. In the previous question, we have purchased petrol and here milk is given. Otherwise, there is no difference. Now see, quantity of milk supplied in the morning, 32 liters. Quantity of milk supplied in the evening, 68 liters. Total supply of milk, it is 32 plus 68, that is 100 liters. Okay. And what is the cost of milk? 1 liter. Cost of 1 liter milk, rupees 15. Then what is the cost of 100 liter milk? Rupees 15 multiplied by 100, rupees 1500. Clear?